Hello everybody, Shake and Bake here. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm doing pretty good. I cranked out a bunch of videos here in the last couple days. I had to take a couple days off to recover. When you put all that energy into it, you can drain you, let me tell you. So, but I've been playing still, and it's interesting. We've got No Man's Sky coming out on this Friday on PC, and I'm pretty pumped for that, right? And one thing I'm going to say, just kind of some, what do we call this? We'll call it... do a little house cleaning, a little bit of administrative actions before we get going in this video. And that is this right here. You know, it saddens me to see so much hate spewing out on this game and this development team. It really, really is what the hell just happened? That is the first time I've ever done that. I don't know what just happened, but that was pretty epic. But I want to be clear, and I feel so lucky, and I want to thank you guys that even though I don't have a lot of subscribers, the ones I do, the comments you guys put in there are normally positive, or they're constructive feedback. I hope my channel stays that way. I'd rather take, I guess, less subscribers over more that are just going to spew a bunch of hate. And I'll tell you right now, from the get-go, and I do this like every other day, if somebody puts a nasty comment on my video, it has nothing to do with being constructive, giving feedback or anything like that, but just nasty. Not only do I remove the comment, I actually block the user. So just know that in advance. I just don't want that crap near my channel, on my channel, around that channel. And I just want to send a message to those kind of people that, you know, we do have some power to say, go find somewhere else to troll or whatever. So, all right, enough of that. Let's talk about this week. I got No Man's Sky coming out on Friday for the PC, right? And even though there's been all this whatever hype, negative, whatever, and I've seen some of the footage, I am very excited to play that game, and I cannot wait to play it. But also, I'm also in here in Empyrion, right? I'm in this experimental build right now. It's 3.0, and I tell you what, it's epic. And one thing they've added is this motorcycle. And, you know, it's not perfect, you know, and all that, right? But I like it. The fact that you can get around faster on the map, the fact that it's just kind of old school fun to cruise out on your bike, get to some locations, get a little air action going, I think it's kind of cool. They've also added some new wildlife, some fauna, pretty cool stuff. The visuals are even looking better. Up here you can see we got a whole family of these, let's see what they're called again. They're called... lizard mules. Let's take one out real quick. Why not? Oh, I gotta reload. These guys are pretty docile. Even when you put around in them, they he just disappeared. That's for... Oh, there he is right there. Try to shoot this guy. But they will give you meat, and he's really trying to get away. So let's forget about him, and let's take out some close ones real quick. But the fact that they're adding new stuff to this is pretty awesome. At some point, I think I'm going to do a comparison between... Got him. Between no... Oh! The Raptors did not like the fact that I just took this guy out. But I'm going to do a... let's get back to our bike, guys. A comparison, I think, between No Man's Sky and Empyrion, because, you know, they're kind of similar, space, exploration, survival, but I'm guessing they're going to be totally different in some regards. And I think I'm actually going to keep playing both of them, because I think they are different. And but let me just focus before I do that. I don't want to get distracted like I always do. Let's just focus on this 3.0 build. Let me show you my place. You see the bike here. It's pretty cool. You can cruise around in this thing. Right now, you have to worry about fuel or nothing like that. I'm sure they might change that in the future. But I built this space. It didn't take too long. One thing I like about this game is it doesn't feel like a grind fest to me. It doesn't feel so bad. But I've already built me a SV, a small vessel here, and I've also got me a hover one. Let's jump in this real quick. You know, this is the first time I actually built the hover. Normally I skipped over that. But I'm glad I did, because this thing is pretty epic. And one thing I added to it that... I didn't know existed. I didn't even know what it was really for. But on the front of this thing right here, there's this, let me zoom out for you. There's a thing called a harvest. Look at this thing right here. Watch this. Check this out. Yeah. Okay, that's just bad to the bone right there. And what you can use this harvester for is you can come in here. Check this out. This is just, it's too much fun. Here it goes. Check it out. Yeah, you can automatically go through here like Speed Racer with the blades on the front of his car, and you can just mow down the forest and gather stuff. But let's go up here because I want to show you. Let's go back and get the ship, actually, because I want to show you my ship. But this is my new hover vehicle, and it's actually a lot of fun and another way to get around this planet. Let's get in here and park this thing, and we'll take the small, the SV. Yeah, here we go. I love these. It's so much fun. You build these vehicles all on your own. You basically make the blocks, the shapes. There are certain parts you do have to put in there. But let's fly over here just for a second. But they've added new trees, again, some new wildlife, also some things you can eat as well. I think these berries. But let me land over here, not too far away, but let's land right here because I'll show you over here somewhere. Look at that ship. That's just epic. All right, there we go. Let's go out here real quick. But you can see the visuals have been improved. It looks really, really good. This game has an old school feel to it. A sense of exploration. You can go to other planets. You can build basically a ship in space, a big ship. I think it's called the not a command vessel, but it's basically the bigger ship. It's called a SV or CV in the game. But these berries, I believe, are new. But there's also this other thing. And at first, I thought it was going to kill me. They've added butterflies. How cool is that? Look at that. I mean, come on now. They've also added... Let's see if I can find one real quick, guys. The game is looking really, really good. This is maxed out. I've not had any performance issues or nothing, but they added this big old, like, bee's nest thing, and it's a really good resource for food. I'm not seeing one. Now, of course, when you look for one, then you can't find... What's this right here? Is this an alien right here? I think. There's a mule baby. Got him. Now, when you do that in this game, the aliens will come after you sometimes because they don't like the fact... See right here, this guy right here, we're going to take him out too. And this is one thing about... I said I wasn't going to compare this to No Man's Sky, but a little bit here is... You do have some of this interaction going on with NPCs and things, I think, different than No Man's Sky, which are mainly restricted to spaceship battle and the droids, or whether they are called, floating around, the Sentinels. The other thing they added in this that is really cool, again, I got a whole herd of these things, these lizard mules. The other thing they added, I'm going to jump in my ship and take off again, is they've added, let's just do it while we're up here. They have added, where's it at? Oh, F1. Single player missions. Now, this is cool. So it's like, again, it's more than just survival here. They actually give you these missions to do. I think it's just to start their tests in this. But I kind of find it kind of fun to like, go to see what it is, Clans of the Kua, and basically visit the town. And you do that and you get XP for that. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing they did. This is not publicly released yet. You can check it out by going into properties in Steam. And this is good. They've added birds. They got birds flying around. And you can go in there and opt into basically the experimental branch. It's pretty easy to do. All right, let's bring the ship in here, guys. This is normally how I do it. It's pretty simple. Just get a view like this. Just bring her in. And let's go ahead and shift her over a little bit there. There we go. Switch camera views again and bring her in. Just like that. Turn it off. All right. So I want to show you guys that there is a 3.0. It's going to be public soon, but you can opt into it, like I said, through properties. Added the motorcycles, some new plants, resources, birds, butterflies. The visuals are better. They have these missions now. I think it's pretty cool. And I wanted you to see. Let's go upstairs real quick. We'll wrap this up. And then I think when I play No Man's Sky, the one thing I'm contemplating is whether I'm going to actually stream No Man's Sky. I just think I've watched some of the streams, and it's a low energy game, which I'm actually okay with. But it's a low. I got to eat some food, guys. It's a low energy game, and so I don't think it lends itself, to be honest, to streaming. Oh, so good food. And so what I'm going to do, I've got an idea for how I'm going to cover it on my channel. But now, if enough of you guys want me to, day one on Friday, you want to see it streamed, then let me know in the comments, okay? But maybe I might not do that unless I have enough people interested. All right, guys, this is Empyrion. I love this game. It is a lot of fun. I do play this as single player. I find that really enjoyable, kind of like I'm on my own surviving. Got any questions about the game, post it below. Cheers, peace, guys. Again, like I said earlier, I thank you so much for keeping the comments positive, real, and if there is feedback that is constructive, I really appreciate that. Cheers, peace, and I'll see you guys in the gaming world.